happen. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the In Focus series of Holy Name University. In Focus is a series of virtual events brought to you by the Marketing and Advertising Office of Holy Name University, with the hope of giving up-to-date relevant information to our stakeholders, parents, future enrollees. This afternoon, we have In Focus Grade School. Without further ado, may I introduce the panelists for this afternoon's In Focus Grade School. Let's start with the principal, Dr. Presiano Legitimas.
Hello, Ma'am Vera. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
To our viewers, parents of our pupils, our beloved pupils of Holy Name University Grade School, our SVD administrators, my co-panelists here in this In Focus Grade School. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Let's proceed with Ma'am Lisel. You're on mute, ma'am.
A pleasant afternoon to all of you, to our dear viewers, our followers of the Infocus of Holy Name University, to our fellow panelists, to the SPD administrators, and all Holy Namians.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Ma'am Sheila.
Hello once again. Good day, Holy Namians from Bohol and beyond. And I welcome you for the InFocus, the grade school level of Holy Name University Basic Education Department. Once again, maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan.
Thank you very much. And if you can mute yourselves, Ma'am Lisel and Ma'am Sheila, so we can have Mr. Celso Tabaranza. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Number, and good afternoon to our principal of the Basic Education Department, the coordinator of the science area, and also the integrated languages area. Good afternoon, especially to our online viewers. Mayong hapon, Holy Namians, and welcome to this In Focus, which focuses on the grade school.
Thank you very much. We had a little time difference because we had some technical problems, but I hope that this will continue for the rest of the afternoon and the time slot for In Focus Grade School. Without further ado, let's deep dive into the grade school program of the Basic Education Department of Holy Name University. Let's start with Dr. Legitimas. Sir, tell me, what is the grade school, or tell me about the grade school department or program of Holy Name University?
Okay.
Take the hot seat.
Okay, once again, good afternoon, Ma'am Vera. You might be asking, why are we having this afternoon? My co-panelists here, Dr. Dupeño, Ms. Salturas, Ma'am Sheila, and Sir Celso. Sir Celso, actually representing the faculty of the grade school level. Ma'am Sheila and Ma'am Lisel are the two of the subject area coordinators. And why only these two beautiful administrators who are here in this In Focus? Because these two administrators, Ma'am Ver, they have a special attachment of the grade school level. Why? Because they started their teaching work at Holy Name University in this department, the grade school of Holy Name University. I should say that of all the departments of academic departments of Holy Name University, kaning grade school ray mo ay the most ambulant department from where. Why? Because nagbalhin-balhin yun in town siya og location. No? It started in 1950, right 3 years after the opening of the high school department. And I heard that dito ni siya mahimutang doon sa Lourdes Church karon sa may KFC. And then a few years later, gibalhin ni siya sa uh, area near the community hospital. And there they stayed longer time until uh, the Dampas campus of Holy Name University was developed. The first occupant, as what I have said in the junior high school in focus, was the junior high school department. And then later on, the Bates building at the moment became the home of the grade school department. And then realizing murag dili kayo safe ang mga bata nato sa set up sa Bates building, Father Camacho, the president then of Holy Name University during that time, insisted to build another building in the Dampas campus of HNU, the Ravine area, actually the present location of our grade school, Mamber. I could still remember when I was still new in the high school department, Kahumayan, Ravine. So if our junior high school ang ang importante nga murag word nga na special attachment andun ang high school is the word heights. Ang ato apod karon sa grade school, it's the word ravine. So ravine, it's because formerly the present location of our grade school campus was a ravine many years ago. Humayan sa ato ang mga security guard. And then amo na nga ravine po ang gingan sa ato ang grade school official publication, grade school yearbook before. So ravine. Until such time that RA 10533, the Enhanced Basic Education, was
I guess Ma'am Vera is having a technical problem indeed because she gave me a chat that they're having a power interruption. And so we are here on our own. So I'm just trying to check it out if we're still live on Facebook. So in case we are still on, the show must go on. And so we continue. So we'd like to share with you what's with the grade school level. It used to be called the grade school department then. Yes, indeed. Dupeño and I were proof of that. Our area, the basic education department, grade school level, the home of the grade school level, used to be indeed a ravine. We were first year high school at the time, and from Dupeño, they were the fourth year high school when we transferred to these heights. So we could testify that this used to be our guarded area. So and then later on, when Father Camacho came and became the president, they had this one, a place with the Anapog, and then it used to be a parking area for the multi-cab until such time that the construction of the grade school building. For the rest to know, the elementary department, so to speak, started out as a laboratory offering, rather it's a laboratory for our teacher education students, giving them the chance to have their in-campus training. And even at the same time, right now, even in this time of pandemic, we are offering the College of Education headed by Dr. Dean Roque Bongkak also would be having our student teachers sent to the department. I think Ma'am Vera is back already. And so for the past years, the grade school department has been the home of so many teachers that we have in the Department of Education. And we are proud to say that those teachers passed through the corridors of the grade school. They had their training with us. Welcome back, Ma'am Vera. And then we are proud to say that they have made their holistic development together, of course, with the molding of the learners entrusted to our care. And so I'm proud to say that for the past 20 plus, so that you can guess my age. So for those past years that we've been here at Holy Name University, I'm proud to say that I am part of the basic education grade school level. And Ma'am Lisel will share more of that.
Welcome back, Ma'am Vera. Shall we
Thank-
continue with you as
Yes,
our
please.
host?
No, please proceed. Thank you very
Okay.
much. We had just a quick brown out here, and so I had to disappear. But thank you very much for continuing this conversation. Please proceed. Please go ahead. Thank you very much.
To continue with the sharing of Dr. Legitimas and Ma'am Sheila, yes, I was fourth year high school then when we occupied this area, Johnson Heights, and at that time there was no grade school building. So what we saw around was the rice field, as narrated by Sir, with carabaos. Yes, and then the place, I could not really imagine that a school would be erected in this area. But you look at this place now, the home of the grade school. It's a beautiful home, and we have worked here for more than, let's say, 20 years, and getting stronger every year. So perhaps Sir Celso could share of what his experience is with the grade school.
Yes, I would like to give more focus on my role as a critic teacher, or for those student teachers who are assigned, of course, to teach in the elementary level in the coming years. It is indeed a great role on our part to help us, to help these student teachers becoming real teachers in the near future. We really check their lesson plans, we observe them their classes, and we give them help and insight with regards to this role as teachers. So we are not just catering to the learners per se, or the pupils in the grade school, but we also help those individuals who will in the future mold also these young learners entrusted to us. So that's a very good avenue for us to help one another. Just working together towards the realization of the educational goals of our country.
Wow. I missed a lot, but I hope that thank you for holding the fort. I'm very pleased and happy that I made everyone a co-host so that so sakto jud ay nga strategy and then you had to hold the fort and you had to continue. So anyone else who has something to add? Have we talked about the curriculum and the instruction? Yes. The
Well, before Dr. Dominio would share to us what are we teaching at the grade school. Of all the academic departments, this is the fragile department of the. So that's why the administration and the teachers themselves in handling the grade school level are so very careful. They're very aware of the fragility of the department. So I could vouch for that because I became a teacher affiliated at Holy Name University, originally not in the grade school. By virtue of being obedient when I was called out and appointed principal of the grade school. There I realized the very fragile and liso kayo mag-handle with care yun ang grade school. And I assure everybody viewing us that we are very careful, we are trained to handle the fragility of the grade school. So, listen.
may I ask if may I ask Sir Celso and Sir Legit to mute your microphone so we can hear Ma'am Lisa clearly. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, good afternoon once again. Holy Name University Grade School has been compliant to DepEd. As to the curriculum and instruction, we strictly follow the content and grade level standards set by DepEd, and even the competencies which we consider as really non-negotiable. But with the set of guidelines given by DepEd, still Holy Name University gives a special flavor to our offering of curriculum. Why do I say is special flavor? Because we added something to what DepEd offers. So like, for example, as early as grade 1, we already offer English. As early as grade 2, we offer science, which in the DepEd curriculum that is to be offered in grade 3 level. And in grade 1, the English should be offered in the second semester. We offer also computer subjects from grade 1 to grade 6, which is not offered in other schools. What makes our school unique is I take pride in saying that Holy Name University Grade School is really a PAASCO accredited school, as according to Sir Legitimus. Let the other people outside Holy Name University speak about our performance. So by having this accrediting team who will visit us from time to time to check our standards, if we really pass the standards, and that's what makes me proud of saying that Holy Name University is really one of the best schools in the province of Bohol and in Tagbilaran City. So aside from those that I have mentioned, the grade school is a very unique department. According to Sir, we are dealing with the most fragile individuals, and our teachers really take time in really preparing the lesson in such a way that these kids will be really catered. And we see to it that everyone will be attended to. So regardless of the scholastic ability of the children, we really prepare differentiated instruction for them, not just simply to comply with PASCO recommendation, but we really want to serve everyone who are really interested to our care. So as to instruction, we really prepare our teachers through training. This will be elaborated by Ma'am Sheila later, in order for them to be prepared for this teaching work that they are supposed to do. So as to the curriculum, I would say we really have complied DepEd's requirement, and we even went beyond that. Thank you, and I could say more later as we go on with our sharing.
Yes, thank you very much. Ma'am Sheila, you have more to add? Yes,
Okay.
may I ask Ma'am Lisel to mute her microphone?
Okay, so as what Ma'am Lizelle mentioned earlier, Holy Name University is really banking on the faculty because we know for a fact that the heart of the institution is our faculty. And so we have to empower the faculty to give out the best, particularly in the teaching learning experiences of the children entrusted to our care. And one of the things that I'm proud of with Holy Name University is the very active faculty development program. Trainings are provided in such a way that our teachers are given the right strategy or approaches on pedagogies in teaching, particularly now that we're having the new normal. So we are making our teachers uh, tasked with all this particular information for them to have the adequate teaching learning experiences that will be given out to our teachers. And one of the things also is that we are providing our faculty with professional growth, continuing professional growth. Some of our teachers are into scholarship and they are working on their master's program. And Sir Celso right now is about to be taking his comprehensive examination for his doctor degree at CNU. And so we are proud to say that our faculty for the grade school is composed of, once again, I know it might sound balik-balik, but I'm really proud to say that we have the combination of the vigor of the youth teachers, the young teacher, and of course the seasoned veteran teachers with their with their way of teaching them. But even up to now, in this new modality, we are still able to be very effective. And then, so with this kind of upgrading that we're giving to our faculty, for sure the grade school teacher will be able to give out the best that is for the kids that are entrusted to our care. And so for that, I am proud to say and proud to inform everyone that here at Holy Name University grade school level, our teachers are equipped. Our teachers are like mothers. They're even acting as nurses, all rolled into one. And then we have a very welcoming attitude here for your kids, particularly, that you'll never go wrong if you're going to join us here at the grade school of Holy Name University.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sir Celso, you have you want to chime in on that?
Yes, I would like to add, as a faculty member of the grade school here at the Holy Name University, as what they had said, it is the molding that the university is doing to its faculty members is being shown in the way our learners are doing their best in different competitions, not just in school-based activities, but also competitions which are held outside the school. That's a proof of like there's a flow of giftedness from the administration going to the teachers, and this is being reflected in the performance of the learners in different competitions. I just would like to share because I happen to be a coach of national competitions, yes, in Manila. One of this is the Philippine Society of Youth Science Clubs, or the Philippine Society of Youth Science Clubs Science Competition, which is being conducted in September. every year. And we qualified in that certain competition, which is in which only the top 20 schools of those participating schools in that specific year will be able to join in the national competitions. And I was just quite curious of how many schools are joining this competition, and I really inquired the organization, and they told me that one time they told me that there were 208, to be specific, there were 282 schools who joined in competition, and we landed in the top 20 of the list of all the private schools and the public schools in the Philippines. So this goes to show not only that that's a field of science, because I am teaching science in the grade 6, and in the math area, our learners are also doing well in competitions, in mathematics competitions here. So, and not that, also in English, in contests, or in their writing skills are being put into test. They are also doing their very best, and they're excelling not just in the regional level, but they reach the national level. Why I am telling you this? Because it speaks of the quality of education that we offer here at Holy Name University, the type of this strong curriculum that we offer to them, and the competent teachers who man this instruction really speaks a lot of these different laurels and different achievements that we have. So again, as a teacher here in the grade school department, I am really inviting you all to experience this one of a kind learning and teaching and learning experience we offer here at Holy Name University Grade School Department. So again, see you soon here in the vicinity of our school soon. That's it, Vera.
Vicinity, Jude. Sir, Dr. Legitimus. Yes, thank you. Hi, sir. I am unable to hear. Can you give me a feedback if you're able to hear, Sir Legitimus? Because I can't hear from where I am right now. Hello, sir? Yes? Ma'am Sheila, if you can tell me whether Sir Legitimus is on.
I can hear him because he's quite close to me, but I cannot hear his audio.
Yes,
That
yes,
one. So maybe this
I know.
the on, sir, that one.
I could not hear also the audio, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay. That, okay. Thank you. Yes,
Hello.
yes, welcome back. Okay. Sige, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
What I would just like to add, Maber, is we really, some of the facets of schooling in the grade school, we go beyond. We go beyond the minimum requirement of teachers uh, who are master's degree. Uh, we don't. We do not have teachers without having a PRC license. That's one. Uh, master's degree are basic requirement of the college teachers na, but we have so many master's degree holders of the grade school, even pursuing doctorate degree. So we go beyond. In our curriculum, I understand. I think Dr. Dupino had mentioned that a while ago that uh, in other schools, English and science, right, Ma'am Giselle? English and science were offered in the grade 3, but we started offering English and sciences in grade 1, including computer. We are I think the only private grade school in the city which
Hold on. Yes, I was hearing a phone ringing. Thank you very much.
grade school in the city who advocated palayan sa paaralan. sa private school. Yeah. In uh, cooperation with the Department of Agriculture. So tata mo ber. Our scouting activity is also very very active to the kanang admiration of many parents. First time they saw their kid doing cooking breakfast and, and first time they separated them overnight for or camping and parents were happy to let their children experience such life skills, lifelong learning of our pupils. So I think that's all,
Okay,
Omer. Thank you.
so I as hear from the discussion that we have discussed the instruction and curriculum and some of the co-curricular activities such as scouting, etc. What about the facilities of the grade school department? Anybody who would like to expound or start on that?
Okay. For our facility, we really have a dedicated computer laboratory for the grade school alone. Likewise, we are also having our very own science laboratory for our grade school. And likewise, there is a separate home economics, that's for the TLE, of which we will have the cooking part, and then they will also have their industrial portion. So we do have this laboratory that will cater the curricular requirement for those subjects. Likewise, since the university is the home of the Holy Name University is quite a big campus, we are offering quite a lot of amenities to our kids with regards to physical fitness. So that's one, I think this is one of the comment that was heard from a pupil then that came from a smaller school then, and then he said, ang gusto-gusto ko ng school dito, ang lawak-lawak po. So, that was the word of the kid then at the time. So true enough, we have so much space to offer for our kids. And at times during back then when we were having our face-to-face, that was when parents would really have to ask our help. Mom, kindly call, and so on and so forth, because the kid at the time is freely walking and playing on the grounds because of the spacious area that we're having for the grade school. So if we're thinking of developing the mind of the kids, we're also doing activities, providing them activities for the development physically. And so that's one of the things we're bragging, because part of the city division, because we're under the city division, if we're not mistaken, about half of the athletes that we are sending for our competition in the Siveraa, and I am proud to say my daughter is one of those, are really doing so well with regards to sports. So it's a proof then that we are developing not just the academic part of our kids, but we're doing the holistic development. And then it can be shown in the results of the sports or activities with related to games that we have joined. And then, if I'm not mistaken, sir, for the past days that we're joining, we're always ranked in among the top 3, right? If I'm not mistaken. So that's one big proof that we have the facilities that our kids will be able to utilize. And in the same manner, we are giving them the opportunities for that development.
Yes, thank you very much. Anyone else would like to chime in on that? Or yes, anybody? Let's talk about it's I realized we also have a robotics program. Am I correct? In a grade
Yeah.
school?
Yeah, it's part of the one of the Thursday, one of the things that our kids would look forward to then during the time that we're having our face-to-face schedule is the Thursday club day. And then one of the club that we have newly offered for the past year was the robotics club. And during this particular time, kids, again, my son is one of those. And then they would be working on stuff to make from Lego, and then they will be able to do different machines out of that. So we are giving them the opportunity to be creative. In the same manner, we have to take note that that particular class would involve on skills, computational skills. So that's one thing that we are proud to say. Robotics is one of the offering for the clubs. And also, not just that robotics, we're also having the classification of our club offerings according to their inclination. So if they are into singing, if they are into dancing, they love photography and the like, so we're giving them the opportunity for that. So it's a Thursday, it's a club fun day. And one thing that we are proud of is that the club offerings that we have, we're also tapping our parents to be the resource speaker. So that's one thing that would make the kids proud of who their parents are. We encourage the parents to be part of the club fun day of the kids, and then we are tapping them as our resource speaker. So in a way, this is one of the bonding moments with the children together with their parents. So that's one facet of the grade school, and not just for the grade school, but for the entire basic education department, that we are offering the clubs. And we have our no, we have our students activity program coordinator, the person of Mama Fe Tampos, taking over with the facilitation of all these activities. So again, that's one of the facet that we have. We at the basic education, in particular the grade school, are offering to our kids if they are inclined to a particular skill or talent or something like that. And with that, we are guaranteeing you that we do have, if you remember, Sir Celso, Sir Julia, right? Julia was once with us then, and she's very good. Yeah, she was very good into singing, and look at her right now. We can name a number of our students who are with us back then, and they're doing well, and we could tell. I think it all started out with their interest in this particular club.
You're talking of Julia Joaquin.
Yeah,
Am I correct?
yeah.
Yes. So for the benefit of our Facebook Live audience, we do have a lot of co-curricular activities, offerings, programs in Holy Name University, and have produced notable graduates from the basic education, especially in the grade school department. Anyone else who would like to chime in on that? Ma'am Lisel?
We schedule our month-long activities, Vera, which give our students all the opportunities to develop their communicative skills, communicative competence by participating in the different activities set by the school. Like, for example, our monthly activities of Buwan ng Wika, Reading Month, Science Month, Mathematics Month, and all of these activities. All of these are opportunities for our students or pupils to develop their skills, particularly in this particular subject areas. So it's not just the lessons within the four walls of the room, but they are learning a lot from the co-curricular activities that we provide for everyone.
Okay.
There
Thank
is
you very
something wrong
much.
with my
Um,
video.
if there is if there might be other gadgets that are on, like cell phones or for connected to Facebook or anything, and that's probably the one that's um, causing the interruption. But yes, if you can fix that, will be fine. But what we were getting from you is that there are activities per month, uh, curricular, co-curricular, and even with our practices in our Catholic faith, we also have those the probably the recollections and the pilgrimage and all that, especially during the face-to-face time. Okay, Sir Celso, you have something to add to that before I proceed to Dr. Legitimas?
I think they have said it all, but what I would like to sum it up is that we really cater to the needs of every individual. Remember that we are catering to individual differences of each pupil, the individual giftedness of each one. So that is why we try to mold each child holistically. That's why we offer activities not just inside the four walls of the classroom, but also we try to reach out outside. Not just that, our learners also are being exposed to outreach activities that makes them more aware of the social conditions, our especially to our less fortunate brothers and sisters in the community. So we expose one of the activities of our club is just Like we bring something, we dole out something to our brothers and sisters, and give them the chance really to experience uh, what is life. What is life? Not again. It is the main focus here. It's not just to develop them in the cognitive side, but we try to develop them holistically. I think that's all, Ma'am Umber.
Okay. Thank you very much. Murag nasa imo, nasa imo, sir. But it's okay. Naay audio interruption, but you were loud and clear, and we were getting that information. We'll see how we can figure out a way to remove that. But if there are gadgets that you have on there, if you can just turn it off, and we can just review the Facebook live later. We've talked about the curriculum and the instruction, the co-curricular activities, and the facilities. Are there other things that we missed out on those three areas? Have you talked about the HNU Heights?
The modality, yes.
Yes.
We are about to
Good, ma'am.
share this. There is a problem on audio.
Okay. Sige.
Um,
When you open, no? Inig open. Okay.
As we start to open our, there is interruption. Can I be heard?
I can hear you, but there is that sound that okay. Can you speak up so we will know?
Okay. So as to the present,
Naadjud siya. I cannot tell where it's coming from, but sige ka ma'am.
Hello, mic test.
Naadjud siya. So
Disturbing. Really disturbing, Ma'am Vera.
yes, I know. So much for the afternoon. Can we if you can turn off, and then we'll try Ma'am Sheila. Can you say something, ma'am?
Okay, Ma'am Lizelle?
Hindi, ikaw.
For a while. Ma'am Lizelle, can you turn off ka na? Okay.
Ikaw ko na, ma'am.
Okay lang? No.
Oh, klaro ka.
Okay,
Klaro
still
ka.
missing sound. Okay, so Ma'am Lizelle earlier was mentioning about the heights, that's the modality the basic education is offering. For the past school year, that's school year 2020-2021, we are giving out the option to our, especially for those who are having a very stable connectivity, we were giving them the online. So they opted for that. That's the online modality. The instruction and the video lectures were given out in the Google Classroom. And then the second way the instruction was given is through the printed module. So parents or the guardians come for a specified day of the week, because we could not just simply let them come on one day because of IETF protocol. So for example, the kindergarten and the grade 1 would be having it on a Monday, no, Tuesday rather, and so on and so forth until Friday. So in that manner, for those who opted for the printed modules, they come on those specific days, they get the material, and it's a 1 week cycle. So for that matter, kids will be working on their tasks that's provided by the teacher. Take note that the modules that we have are not purely work, and work. This also gives the kids the learning concepts that are provided by the teachers. And then our university also provided them with the USB, the flash drive. So for those who are into modular, if in case they have the computer at home but they do not have connectivity, they are provided with the flash drive. In it would be the lessons that they will get for the specified week. And so the cycle will continue for a week, and then they come and they submit the task. However, for those who are into online, the work and all those instructions are given out through the Google Classroom. And so the same thing would be happening for only lang for the printed, those who opted for the printed, they have to come on this particular day, and then the next week they will get again, and then they will submit their work. But for those who are into online, there is a specified day of which also the teachers will be loading this into the classes. And then we are providing them with a specific time period of which they can do consultation to the teachers. However, we do have a very active HNU email for each of the students in cases wherein there are queries that are forwarded. And so the exchanges of these questions and queries and answers will also be done through the Google Classroom. And I think we have a very positive result when we did a survey about our grade school heights implementation, though there were some comments that we need to look into, and one of that I think would be the provision of a asynchronous. That's when the synchronous rather, of which they would prefer to have a real-time talk with the teachers, and it's one of the provision, right, Sir Legitimas, that we'll try to offer, and then so that kids would really have the chance to see the real beautiful faces of their teachers, and the same way we'll be having their interaction. So we can guarantee that we will be having it, and plot of that will be part of the scheduling that we will be having. And of course, granting that the government will be having a go signal with a face-to-face, we have already an option for that particular way. Since our limit to a particular class would be at the most 40, but we have to do the splitting. So for example, in a particular class that is of 40, so one group will stay in a room that can occupy 50. Supposedly, the room's capacity is 50, but there will only be 15 to 20 students. And in the other room, well, that particular option was already studied way back in the beginning of this new normal. But then the government said no, and so we opted to the LMS. So rest assured, dear parents, that just in case the government will be pushing for that face-to-face interaction, we at Holy Name University will for sure will be following whatever is the prescribed attachment with regards to the protocol. And then if you are wondering about how will we be able to do that, please take note that we too are parents, and so we'd like to put your kids entrusted to our care to be our children as well. So huwag kayong mag-alala. Ang dami po naming mag-aalaga sa inyong mga anak. Okay? So again, come join us.
Thank you very much. Dr. Legitimas?
Well, bottom line of our grade school training member is holistic. Sir Celso mentioned that a while ago. It's the holistic formation. Now that we are in this situation, pandemic, another bottom line that we are focusing is the convenience of the parents first and foremost. So that's why we are inspired to formulate and implement our platform, the Heights platform, of which Ma'am Sheila been talking about a while ago. And I would like to mention this, Ma'am Ver, sa financial aspect nato sa ato mga estudyante. I don't know, maybe some were not aware of this, but the administration is even cutting the miscellaneous fees, of which uh, those are for the budget of activities during the time of the old normal. We are in the new normal, and then among na obviously dili na gyud pwede nga maghimo ta nga activity in the face of pandemic, and then here is a allotted budget. So ang gihimo nato sa administration ani Ma'am is gi-refund nato sa mga parents. That's how we take good care of our clients, not only our students themselves but also their parents. Unsay ilahang pabor nila, it's the favorable aspect sa parents, and first priority yun nato sa Holy Name University sa basic ed mismo. Unya sunod na tong amo ang sa side kita sa mga faculty. Never mind. Basta kay ang giuna gyud nato karon sa pandemic nga kuan sitwasyon, ang kaayuhan sa mga bata o sa ilang sa ilang mga parents. Okay? So that's all, Ma'am Ver. Mga kung ikadugang lang sa mga sharing sa atong mga co-panelists.
Thank you. Ma'am Lisel, you have something to add to that? Say ko no.
Mic test.
Naadyo, no? Naadyo sa imuha, no? Okay. Naadyo feedback sa imo? Oh, um,
Naka-off.
oh,
Naka-off siya.
oh, okay. Sige. Sorry. Okay. Let's, Sir Celso, try ko no if there is no feedback.
Hello, Amber. Is it clear?
Okay ko no. Naapod. Naapoy mo feedback, no?
Sound a bit.
Sige.
Um,
Oh, okay. Um, so it looks like we have we have given out a lot of information. The reason that we're conducting all these InFocus series from the College of Business and Accountancy, College of Education, College of Arts and Sciences, Health Sciences, Basic Education Department, UDLP, Senior High School, kindergarten, pre-education. We've already done junior high school, ISPED, and now the grade school is because starting next week will be the enrollment, and we wanted our parents and the prospective enrollees to decide and make informed judgments and decisions about their enrollment in HNU. That's why we're giving of all the important, relevant, up-to-date information. So I like, before I forget later, I might forget, I'd like to thank the panel for really staying on and making this happen this afternoon, because enrollment is already on 16, I believe. And this will be the perfect time for them to really decide. Grade 1 is we have already what waive the enrollment fee of 500, and these are the stuff that we are offering. So make your decision and choose HNU. So thank you very much for staying on amidst the technical problems earlier and brown out here in my town and all of the feedback, but it's okay. We're, I hope, able to bring across our information to our clients, our stakeholders. So, the enrollment requirements. What are the enrollment requirements, and what are the dates, and so on and so forth, so that we've practically given them everything. Yes. Who would like to do that? Yes, Ma'am Lisel. Let's see.
Like test. Sheila, I think you did the honors. There's no feedback.
Oh, naay mga cellphone ana kinahanglan i-off or
Off.
di. Di ko na, ikaw ko na, na. Pwede na siguro ka, ma'am.
Okay. We're asking our parents to.
Naadjud, no?
No, there is really a feedback.
Naadjud. So, I'd like, kinsa may arin lang tani, Ma'am Sheila.
Sheila, you go on. Sheila.
Wa pa
Okay.
ka-off. You're still, wa pa ka-mute, Ma'am Lisel. Okay.
Okay. So for our incoming, what's that, grade school, particularly for our newcomers for the grade 1, they need to submit the PSA. I think it's now called the PSA, and it used to be called the NSO, the birth certificate, because we need to get the exact spelling of the child's name, for that matter, and then for a rather for our grade 1 school intern for the grade 1, that would mean to say that the child already has completed kindergarten. Please take note that in RA 10533 you should start with kindergarten. So for that matter, we would like to get the certificate, or if not, the proof that the child has completed kindergarten. And in the same manner, since you have already started out with kindergarten, it goes to show that you will already be having your learner's reference number, so that's the LRN. And then we'd also like to get the baptismal, right? Baptismal certificate, Ma'am Lizelle, am I correct? And then, yeah, I think those are the very important things that the parents should have with them during the time of the enrollment. If they have the proof that the kid is already enrolled in kindergarten, or the card, so to speak, their baptismal certificate, they also would need to have their PSA birth certificate, and also pictures, right? Again? Okay, so that would also be part of the things that we did. However, for our students that would be coming in from other grade levels, they need to present with them their card, the report card. And so we'd like to look into the grades of the kids as well. However, we are giving them opportunity, though at the grade school level, we are admitting kids with some difficulty because if you remember last time then, we are at Holy Name University is offering as well that special education. So provided that there might be some special attention that the child would need to, and we can refer to that special program. And then it was mentioned that the school will be waiving for the incoming grade 1, right, ma'am? And our preschool and kindergarten or
Yes.
preschool and yeah, so
Yes.
in the same manner, because this is one of the problems that the parent would be looking into upon enrollment, the payment of the books. Now, one thing that we are guaranteeing our incoming parents that will be joining us is that the HNU bookstore have already published in our FB page that we are offering that whatever the payment of the books that you will be getting for your child, it can be incorporated in their account, in their ledger. So no need for you to shell out that particular amount, that whole amount if you would like to get the books right away, if in case the books are already ready. So pwede na nato na i-include ang payment of the book to your kids' ledger and it will be equally divided during the time that they will have to do the payment. So you don't have to shell out that big amount, so to speak. Mo man yun ay kasagaran because it's not, it's really quite true that for some schools here, at the beginning of the school year, they really have to have this particular amount for books and all. But we at Holy Name University, nakasabot miya na, and so we are, our offering, our HNU bookstore is offering that one with us, of course, in agreement with our administration. So that's one thing that we can share with our parents. So that's
Okay.
it for enrollment. Some for enrollment processes will be shared by Sir Legitimas.
Uh,
Yeah.
just a rejoinder, Ma'am Ver, of what Ma'am Sheila had said a while ago. For our ongoing pupils, they can enroll without uh, paying the registration fee on the date of their enrollment. Pwede rag just like the textbook, pwede rag i sa term na,
Appeal. I-
yeah, i-appeal na sa
Incorporate. Mm.
incorporate sa ilang account sa finance aron wag yun pwede ra gyud og zero centavo ang mahitabo during enrollment sa atoa lang na nga mga ongoing mga pupils nga mga grade 2 grade 1 nga mo grade 2 so on and so forth. Again, I would like to reiterate that we are offering free registration enrollment fee for those who will enroll the first 2 weeks of the enrollment, June 16 to June 28 for the newcomers, grade 1, kindergarten, preschool, and transferees of our grade school. Thank you.
But the classes start on,
August 16.
and then the enrollment can still continue until August
21.
21. Okay, so the dates to remember are for the 2-week waive registration fee. The first 2 weeks is June 16 to 30, and then classes start August 16, and then the enrollment will continue up to August 21. Okay. Anything else that we can announce at this point? Up-to-date, relevant information for our parents and our prospective enrollees in the grade school.
Ma'am,
Well, sige mo, sige.
sir, we'll just like to remind our continuing students to please take a look at their Google classes, Google Classroom particularly. I think it's in the homeroom class. Reminders are set out by your respective class advisors as to the procedure and how you're going to do your continuing registration, as what Sir Legitimas mentioned a while ago. So, requesta once again. So, for those who are with us as of school year 2020-2021, please take a look at your Google Classes, because your respective class advisors are giving out reminders for you to answer and fill out, and whatever the task might be as to regards the enrollment process. So we would like to have easy, as what Sir Legitimus would say, it's coffee. What's that coffee, sir? As regards to enrollment, ano nga yung coffee mo, sir?
Convenient, convenient, easy, uh, fast and easy enrollment. So coffee.
Wow, that's a new what you call that now for us.
Yeah, yeah. So have coffee with us starting June 16, well. And then,
That's already next week.
yeah, that's also
Yes.
next week. Um, what else we can share? Daghan pa gid ta may share mo pero so and yeah, so sa enrollment pwede ra gyud ang our continuing students pwede ra og dili gyud sila mo anis campus. They will have their enrollment online. Enrollment.
Okay. And they go to, what is the link? mis.hnu.edu.ph, and then sign in their account.
Yes, Ma'am. We are focusing our preparation for the coming moving up and graduation
Yes.
ceremony of our
Let's
kindergarten come Friday, Ma'am.
please tell us about it
Yeah,
if you
June 8.
can.
In the afternoon, we'll have the moving up of the kindergarten and the grade 6. I understand the concerned advisors of these grades have sent already instructions on what time they come because we're still following the protocol. So dili pwede nga
Mm,
magtungan ang tanan
mm,
gani. So I understand we have time slot for each one to come on Friday. That's June 18 in the afternoon. After that activity, we will again uh, we will sit down because definitely there will be new things that we will be introducing next school year, improvement of what we have done in last school year. So after our graduation of the kindergarten and the grade 6, uh, we would like to expect our parents to receive communication on what are the new things that we will be uh, uh, offer,
offering.
offering or will be including for next school years. Another big challenge, another challenging school year. Hopefully, mawala ng pandemic so that we can be comfortable already. Uh, kana na ang, uh, going on with the coming school year. So thank you, Ma'am Bel.
So the schedules are for the kinder and grade 6 moving up on June 18.
Join,
Uh,
join moving up and graduation na, Ma'am Bel.
okay, and then the grade 10 would be, do you have the date for
19
that?
Saturday.
19?
Yeah,
Okay, and that the whole day.
Saturday and Sunday, the 2 days for the
Okay. And then for
high school,
grade 12, no?
grade 12, the following weekend. That's
Okay.
26, 27.
Okay. So just for the information, in case others have missed it, we'd like to announce this afternoon the dates: June 18, kinder and
Grade 6,
grade 6, and then grade 10 is
19,
Saturday and Sunday, 19,
20,
20, and then 26 and 27 for
grade 12.
grade 12. Okay. Is that all the information that we need? Okay. Um, last round for all of us or all of the panelists. I'd like you to tell the audience and talk to the camera with your microphone. Ma'am Lizelle can probably move to Ma'am Ma'am Sheila. But the question I'd like to ask is why HNU based on one best practice that we have? Choose one best and then tell our audience to choose HNU. Ah, ako na lang pamubon para madunggan and Sir Celso can okay, let's start with Ma'am Sheila and then Ma'am Lizelle and then Sir Celso and then save the best for last. Dr. Legitimas.
Okay, I'll
Ma'am
start.
Sheila.
Okay, am I okay?
Yes.
So one of the best practice I should say is that for the basic education, grade school teachers, you're not just getting teachers, you're getting a mother, you're getting a brother, all rolled into one because we know for a fact that the grade school level, this particular are the so-called in our stages of development, Ma'am Vera, in the College of Nursing, these are the sponge age. The more
Yeah.
they should be given what is really true, the more that they should be given what is like a home. Because take note, the grade school level is a continuation of the home. And so I am happy and I'm proud to say that our teachers are not purely teachers. They are your guidance counselor, they are your nurses, they're even your kuya and ate, but we have to set a demarcation between that line. And so we encourage everyone, and again, I'd like to give thanks to all the parents and the stakeholders who've been with us with Holy Name University Grade School for the past years. You are the ones that keep us going strong. You are the ones that make our living, so to speak. And in that note, we guarantee you, your kids are not just getting teachers. We're giving them the mother that they need because we know for a fact many of our kids are having absentee parents. That's true. That's the reality of life. So again, that's one of the best trait or uh, tatak that I should say the grade school teachers would have. They're not just teachers, but they can be a parent to your child. And so with that, come and be with us at Holy Name University.
Wow, thank you very much. Very well said. And I remember my children in their kindergarten and elementary in HNU. Yes, Ma'am Lizelle. Thank you for moving just so we can really hear you loud and clear. Why HNU and what's the best practice? Nakamute pa. Nakamute pa, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Vera.
Yay! We can hear you loud and clear.
Finally, I'm given the chance to talk.
Take it away. Take
One
all the
best,
chance.
one best practice, as you have said, we are fully aware at Holy Name University Grade School that we are having different types of learners. And because of that, we at the grade school cater to this different type of learners, and that is why we use the customized teaching. So we do not just simply prepare one size fits all pedagogy teaching technique, but we really prepare differentiated instruction that will cater to the different types of learners that we have. So in other words, we do not just simply do these things for the sake of teaching, but we always consider our learners, the benefits of our learners. As Ma'am Sheila said, different roles rolled into one, and we really consider our task as teachers to see to it that our learners are not left behind. So we do our best to give our children the best.
Wow,
So
very well
come and
said.
be with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Sir Celso, ano po gihapon si Sir Celso para maklaro lang yun siya. We have to do this just so we can hear you. Thank you, sir.
Okay na, Ma'am Ver.
Yes.
Um, why HNU? It's because we are really committed to serve. We really wanted the best for our learners, not just for the learners but for the parents. That is why we are really involved
in accreditation. That's why we are really a ASCO accredited school, because we want to give the best to our clients. We want to serve you with all the best that we could do. So, yes, the decision lies in you, and we hope that with this type of information drive, so to say, or this in focus activity focusing on the grade school, would be able to convince you that choosing HNU would be the best thing, the best choice for you to do, especially that we are now preparing for the next academic year in this type of what we call as the new normal. So again, rest assured that we, the teachers, the administration, will be doing our very best just to give you what is best really for you as our clients. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. That is a voice that I would like to hire to get in the in focus to be my my alternate.
Of
Thank
course.
you, co-host. Thank you very much. I found a co-host in the basic in the grade school. Thank you very much. And I saved the best for last, sir. Legitimas.
Okay. To our pupils, especially their parents, thank you so much for the trust for being with us at Holy Name University Grade School. And for those who are not yet with us, may I invite you to be with us and give us a chance to give to your children our tender, loving care. At Holy Name University Grade School, they always have a home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So at this point, we end this In Focus Grade School episode. This has been Vera Villosido, the Marketing and Advertising Officer. Um, Thanking you for another afternoon, giving you information, relevant, up to date, important information for your children, inviting you to enroll at Holy Name University. Uh, we look forward to having you and seeing you in campus and or online for your enrollment. So may I invite the panelists as our closing to help me invite our students, our prospective students and parents in uh, to come join us, because at HNU we can help you in one, two, three, go.
Realizing
Realizing
dreams.
one more time. In HNU, we can help you and your students in
Realizing
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you, Mabel.
Thank you, Ma'am Beth.
Thank you.